Students are paying a higher price tag for college, but is the quality of their education also increasing, or at least staying stable? A lot of indicators suggest no. During the George W. Bush administration, the Spellings Commission found evidence that the quality of student learning at U.S. colleges and universities is inadequate and, in some cases, declining. In 2003, the Department of Education's National Assessment of Adult Literacy found that only 31% of college graduates scored at the proficient level of reading. That number was 9 percentage points higher in 1992. Of the 2003 college graduates, 53% scored at the intermediate level and 14% scored at the basic level. 3% of college students scored at a below basic literacy level. In 2008, 57% of college graduates failed a civic literacy exam put out by the Intercollegiate Studies Institute. And a 2013 Gallup and Lumina Foundation poll found that only 11% of business leaders believe that college graduates are prepared for the workforce. According to a 2013 study, fewer than 5% of college students knew the following: that Thomas Jefferson's home is named Monticello, the name of the author of Brave New World, and that Madame Curie discovered radium, or that Mozart wrote Don Giovanni. Additionally, compared with students in 1980, far fewer students knew that Paris is the capital of France. Law school graduates also have poor learning outcomes. According to the Bar Examiner, between 2007 and 2016, bar exam passing rates declined in most states. The results of a 2017 Gallup survey show that only 42% of college alumni strongly agreed that they were challenged academically in college. One of the most comprehensive studies on college student learning is detailed in the 2011 book Academically Adrift. The book's authors surveyed 3,000 students on 29 campuses. After analyzing transcripts, surveys, and scores from the standardized test called the Collegiate Learning Assessment, or the CLA, the researchers found that 45% of students demonstrated no significant gains in learning after 2 years of college. They also found that, compared to students from a few decades ago, today's college students spend 50% less time studying. The authors note that although students may be familiar with course-specific content and may graduate with a respectable GPA, many are nonetheless academically adrift because they are failing to develop higher-order cognitive skills. As the findings of Academically Adrift suggest, students' dismal learning outcomes may be connected in part to their poor study habits. Federal data show that college students don't spend enough time studying. In 2016, the Heritage Foundation analyzed data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics American Time Use Survey from 2003 to 2014. The analysts found that the average full-time college student spends only 2.76 hours per day on all education-related activities, totaling 19.3 hours a week. That number includes time spent in class. On a weekly basis, the average full-time student spends only 10.7 hours a week on research and homework, a number that falls far below the recommended number of study hours. It is recommended that students study 2 to 3 hours per credit hour per week. Since full-time students must take at least 12 credit hours per semester, they should be studying at least 24 to 36 hours a week. Unfortunately, colleges are reluctant to track and release information regarding how much students learn in college. Former Stanford Graduate School of Education Dean Richard Shavelson said that for many schools, student learning is less important than having a winning football team if you want to stay alive in the scheme of things. Colleges must put their priorities in order and ensure that students are receiving a high-quality education, and they should be willing to demonstrate that they are doing so. To learn more about this topic, please visit us at www.jamesgmartin.center. And please like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel.